Welcome back to what will probably be the last episode of this run of Mothership solo play. We've last seen our heroes, not exactly heroes. Arden and a small group of people have been sent to try to salvage or destroy this prototype mining device and was causing some kind of crystallizing of the planet, which of course would kill everyone, including them. But it can't be that simple, right? It isn't. What it seems like is that Jezerina Santoso, the manager of this facility, have been experimenting with something. We don't know exactly what's the nature of that. What we do know is that she somehow created at least 2 creatures, and those creatures are now hunting our crew. There's a situation going on. Arden got in the lift and just left the others behind, saying that he was going to get reinforcements because there are some soldiers outside the facility. Meanwhile, Javers and Victor were left behind. Since our only Marine, Victor, panicked. He jumped through an air vent and Javers just decided to follow him. He's smart enough to know that it shouldn't be left behind. They're both quite wounded. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to start with Arden. So in Mythic you have the Chaos Factor. And that's basically what increases the chance of something of control happening. It was 5, which is kind of the average. But I think we need to bump that up. I'm going to say it's up to 7 now. Okay, so I'm going to say that Arden, getting the lift, managed to get back to where he was. Is it true? Is that what happens? Since the Chaos Factor is 7, it means I need to roll more than 7. 7. It's an altered scene. And how exactly is altered? Let's find out. 10 is 2 adjustments. 2. 4, increase in activity. Okay. 2, add a character. So increase in activity and add a character. And going to the comments that you guys left on the last video, Corvin did say that Desperate Jezerina shows up and say that you're here now, you'll help me to shut down the machine or else. Yeah, I think that's the manager.
Mr. Arden, finally.
Get out of my way, you moron! There are monsters everywhere!
Monsters? That's rude.
Well, what's the increased activity? So here's the thing. The current activity is that he's going looking for help, right? Because they're in danger. There's something happening. It could be the wounded creature. So we know that Jezerina created those creatures apparently to create workers and that the corporation didn't know about it. We don't really know about the origin of those creatures. We do know they're engineered, they're bioengineered. Golden F. Weddy, I think that's how you say your name, sorry, did mention that it would be interesting if those lizards were part of an ancient race or cloned and modified the hive mind. Okay. Let's ask the oracles. In a way that makes sense to what's been going on so far, I'm going to ask, are those creatures created from scratch? Did somehow Jezerina create that? Or was that based on some kind of creature that already existed on the planet that no one knew about? I would say that it's... I mean, you can't really create it from scratch, right? It would take a long time. How the corporation wouldn't know about that? I'm going to say it's very likely 15. And considering that the chaos factor is 7, you know what that means? Extreme yes. You know the creatures can control lesser creatures, right? So what if Jezerina was trying to extract whatever it is that they managed to control the lesser creatures? That might be a way of her to either creating workers somehow, making those creatures work for her. Is Jezerina going to try to get Arden's help? I mean, what help can he give at this point, right? Maybe because she's alone. Why is Jezerina alone in this place? Why did she stay behind? Was it to hide the creatures that she created? The prototype is causing a chain reaction that's causing all the ore to crystallize, right? Technically that would destroy all the evidence that she did something wrong. Is she trying to keep the laser working? I'm going to say it's likely. 13. Extreme yes again. Yeah, that's what happens when the chaos factor is high. So yes, that's her plan. So what Jezerina is doing is she's trying to make the prototype trigger a chain reaction that gets out of control, so it destroys the creatures and any evidence of what she did, so the Shang will never know about it, or anyone know about it. It probably would be terrible in her resume, right? She doesn't want anyone to turn off the machine. She wants it to keep going, which means she doesn't want Arden to get out of this place and ask for help. Now here's the interesting question. I have this theory. Let me roll. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to say 50-50 just to be nice. 4. Do I need to say it again? Jezerina can control the creatures. The creatures think that she's one of them. So the thing is, Arden needs to get out of this place, otherwise he's going to die. Why would Jezerina let him go? But not yet. First, let's go back underground to see what's happening with Victor and Javras. As Todd Zershid said, hunters are going to hunt. Well, we knew from the previous episode that the air vent they went through, there was a smell that was coming up that meant that the laser was down there, right? So my expectation is they jumped through the air vent. I'm going to say that they probably got wounded by doing that, but anyway, let's keep that part because they're almost dead anyway. But is it true? We need to roll to find out. Change in some way. 8. Okay, lucky.
I need to get out.
You coward. You're supposed to protect us.
He left us. He left us to die. Those...
We need to figure out where we are.
Is that?
The prototype, yes. Digging right into the mother load.
We need to do something.
Yes, the Shionite is already crystallizing.
I'm talking about the air vent. We need to block it. To stop those...
If we not stop the laser, the whole cave will... Hey, get back here!
You need to block that air vent.
Did you hear me? Wait, why is this radiation level so high?
It's so cold down here.
Sergeant, you must stop the laser. What are you doing?
I can hear them. They're coming.
Victor is panicking. He just starts pushing things around to get in front of the air vent. And Javras knows that this is something that they need to do. You're just going to try to deactivate the machine. Now, is there any other way out of this place? I'm going to say that it's nearly impossible because we already know from the previous episode that there was a lift. Maybe there is another air vent? 79. No other way out. So...
Screw it, I'm breaking this expensive toy. Are you helping me?
He needs a 42. 91. No. No. Is it time enough for the creatures to get him? I'm going to say that, I mean, we know the leeches, like I said, the leeches are slow, but the hunter is probably fast. I'm going to roll a test to see if the hunter gets there. 74, okay, they have another round. He's trying to see if he can somehow break this. But since this one round went over and we know that there's a peril, there is danger there, I'm going to force them to roll a body save. So first, Victor. 32. Ooh. 61, no. Javras is a 33. Terrible. They both failed.
It's freezing here. My fingers are numb.
I don't feel so well.
Of course, as they're failing, things are getting worse, right? So at this point, Victor has 8 stress, and Javras already have 11 stress. I would say that's a moment, perfect moment for a panic check. So first Victor, he needs to roll above 8. Fine, okay. He somehow, he's under control, he reduces it back to 7. And now Javras. Javras rolls again on a panic check and adds 11 to it. Then 21. Rattle. Let out a blood curdling scream and gets its advantage. Of course, it's a perfect moment for someone to panic like that. He's the only one who can deactivate the machine. Javers has 1 health left. Victor has 3. Guess it's time to go back to the surface.
What do you want with me? From you? Nothing. Kill him.
First thing you have to do is a fear check, which of course, as we all know, Arden is not the best on that. So he needs to roll 18 or under to be able to act first. Is that going to happen? I think it's very unlikely. Let's see. 6. Amazing.
Out of the way, woman! Get him. He cannot escape.
He has her card, access card. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. He's bleeding, he goes through the door and he managed to put the card, the door locks. Back to the underground. Jarvis is going to try again to deactivate the machine, but before that, does the creature try to break in? Because at this point, I guess the creature is already there, right? Victor right now has the coward effect, which means that he needs to succeed on a fear check or he runs away. Does he panic?
I think it's coming! It's coming true!
I really rate my job.
I mean, there's nowhere to run. We need to roll to see if Javras and Victor will act first. So Victor, 56. Javras. Javras got a 0-0 on speed check. That means that he have an extra action. First he's going to try again to deactivate the machine. If he can do that, let's see what I'll do with the second action. So, but he has the advantage because of the panic, right? So I'll need to roll twice. 91. But since he was very fast, he had a second action. He knows he's going to die. He's only have 1 health left. The Marine is panicking. The machine in front of him is going to cause damage again. He's going to faint at least. There's a creature coming out of the vent. You know what that means, right? You have explosives. But before that, let's go back to the surface.
Oh, silly, silly boy. I'm the manager of this facility. I have access to every door.
No!
I'm sorry, darling. It's nothing personal. Just business.
Back to the underground.
I don't want to die.
Sergeant, Victor, listen to me. You have a gun. Shoot that thing.
No, I can't.
You need to... Great. I'm not going to let that thing eat me. Come close, you bastard. Javras has a gift for you.
Javras is going to roll explosives. 10. You know what that means?
Hasta la vista, you ugly mother...
Back to the surface.
What? What? No, it's too soon.
Does that cause the True Knight to chain react? Ooh, that's a problem, right? We already know that radiation, explosion, and heat and all of that could cause it to become a crystal. And it's a mother load. It was exactly the problem. The prototype was almost causing a chain reaction that could freeze the whole place. Okay. I'm going to say likely. Yes. 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 The creature is suddenly confused. The one that controls it is dead. Can the creature act independently of its master? I'm going to say it's unlikely, but the chaos factor is high. Let's see what happens. 4. 4, it's, of course, as we all know it, an extreme yes. So the creature can act independently. He's not going to do what his master wanted, which is kill Arden. Everything is breaking around. There's crystals coming out of the ground. I believe it's just trying to run away. Yes, he's just going to try to run away. Arden is the luckiest bastard ever. Who gets to the door first? Arden is just going to run. I'm going to do a speed check. Let's see if he's able to get the door before he's wounded somehow. 70. Nope, he's not. The creature just...
I'm not staying here.
How long we're supposed to wait out here in the cold?
As long as the boss... Whoa, what's going on?
Surfquake!
That make no sense. This plane ain't stable.
Hey, look, there's someone coming out.
Finally, sir, if we return to the space port...
What the hell is that thing?
Okay, back off. We don't want to...
Shoot it! Shoot it to kill!
Arden's going to roll a speed check. Because I'm evil.
Sir? Sir, are you okay?
We need to return to base.
What about the others inside?
You saw that thing. You heard the explosion. They're all dead.
There's another one coming out of the door!
Open fire!
Wait!
Did we get it?
Oh, shit.
Did we just kill the boss?
Base, this is Charlie's squad. There was an explosion inside Facility 42. All hands lost. We're returning to base.
This was my first attempt on running Mothership, but that's definitely not going to be the last one. There's a new idea that I'm working on now. In fact, I want to test, can I play a solo RPG with only Mythic and no other system? That's something I want to try, but there's also a lot of other stuff. If you haven't seen yet my 5 Parsec series, or more specifically the Bounty Hunters game that I'm working on now, I've been posting about it. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all of that. And give me ideas. Do you want this? Any other RPG that you want to see me playing? Is there any other thing that you feel like it's missing or that you want to see more of it? Let me know. Thank you. And until then, see you on the next video.